welcome back to GearWire.com. We're checking out the Radial Tonebone. It's called the Classic Trimode. There's a couple of different distortion pedals that Radial has in their Tonebone line, a couple different pedals, and this one is the Classic Trimode. It's called the Trimode because there are 3 different modes. We are in the first mode now, which is bypass, which is a true bypass, which basically just means the pedal is off, and we're hearing our clean, unaffected tone right here. We're playing a Telecaster loaded with Duncan P90s into a Fender Bassman 59 reissue. We're on the bridge pickup right now. Let's go to the first mode, toggle here, and then turn off bypass. Now, the distortion tones here are provided courtesy an actual 12 AX7 tube. There is an actual vacuum tube or valve in the Trimode, and there are just a ton of EQ and shaping and distortion options on the front of this pedal. Let's just start by checking out stuff in channel 1. Drive 1, as you can see right now, is cranked. There's quite a bit of range, though. And you affect the actual gain, or the drive gain, in 2 ways. There's the drive knob here, one for each different channel. And then there's a drive gain range switch, basically, which we can bring it down to low gain and have a very, almost like a low wattage amp sound. Even if that's cranked. Now, the drive gain affects both drive 1 and 2, but drive 2 is actually a slightly hotter channel. We'll get to that in a second. First, let's check out the EQ. Now, these are also sort of master controls here, a high and low EQ and a filter sweep. The high EQ, just treble. The low is obviously how much low end there is, and as you could hear, quite a bit of range on both of those controls. And then there's an additional top end control, a switch right here, which just is another sort of like another pre-shape control along with the mid boost. Now the top end affects both channels, but there are separate mid boost toggles for channels 1 and 2. Right now the mid boost on channel 1 is out, but we can boost it to 7 dB or 12 dB. And then there's also a filter sweep right there, which is independent from the mid-boost. Mid-boost is, you know, I'm not sure where it's detented. I won't even guess right now. Anyway. There you can see the filter switch is just another sort of like an EQ shaper. Let's move on to channel 2 here, which is a higher gain channel. It's a very different sounding channel from channel 1. Both channels have separate master volume controls, so you can also sort of have one channel be your rhythm channel. It's probably going to be, you know, level, or channel 1 is going to be your rhythm channel because it's got a sort of a lower gain structure. Channel 2 will be your lead channel. The other cool feature on channel 2 is this insert. Channel 2 has its own effects loop. Let's hook something up and check it out. So now, as you can see, I've got a Danelectro Cool Cat hooked into the insert for channel 2. You are going to need a little insert cable, you know, TRS on this end, splitting out to, you know, left and right, or ring and tip. sends and receives. We're on channel 1 right now, or rather we're in bypass right now. So now we've got basically a clean channel, a distorted channel for rhythm, and a distorted lead channel that's got an effect that's on right now. So let's go to our rhythm channel. Now our lead channel. So there you go, you get the idea. So a really, really versatile distortion pedal. Just a wealth of different overdrive and distortion tones. Everything from blues to classic rock to metal to heavy metal stuff. Plus an insert effects loop. It's a very versatile pedal. It's from Radial, the company that can basically do no wrong. It's called the Classic Trimode. It's from the Tonebone series. I am Owen O'Malley, and you've been watching GearWire.com.